Hello mga kababayan, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Laruan ni Obi-Wan. Okay, so we are here to discover whether this aircraft is worth our $11 to $12 of hard-earned money, because we proved that this action figure is good. The only accessory that did not match with this action figure would be the pistol that it came packaged with. Anyway, if you have any pistols lying around that similarly looks like that, the one that's packaged with this, for example, this Halo pistol actually looks like the pistol that came with this figure. So I'm free to pair this accessory with this figure. Now we're going to unbox this aircraft and see whether it is really worth our hard-earned money once again. So this is the front of the packaging, so just check your local Targets or Walmarts for availability. And this is the back of the packaging. So we have several aircraft sets that would be available for purchase soon. So far I just saw this. So judging from the way it looks, I guess this is from the Toy Story line. This is the vehicle or the aircraft that Buzz Lightyear came packaged in, just judging from the shape of the cockpit and the cone, but I could be wrong. Anyway, so for those who are interested for the serial codes of this merchandise, so here you go. So it features landing gear too, and we have, I think that is a peg for flight poses with this aircraft. So without further ado, let's take this vehicle set out of packaging and let's see if it's really as good as this. So let's examine the contents of our purchase. So it's just going to be the aircraft and the pilot. And as for the pilot, that is not a Buzz Lightyear color tone. So at least with a vehicles, with a aircraft set, we are given a pilot. So there is no other more gimmicks with this. So let's take it out of packaging. So we still have a tie over here. So let's take out our knife, our trusty suture knife. So are there any more? I guess not. But for the figure, do we have any restraining devices for that figure? We don't have any. Okay, so we're free to take it out of packaging. So we have the vehicle set free, and let's take the pilot out of packaging. Okay, let's do this side. Okay, oh, I think I killed him. That was too high G's for an ejection. Anyway, so for the pilot, really small figure. Do we have articulation on this little figurine? So let's see. So as for the hands, okay, so we have arm articulation, so he could raise the arms. I don't think we're going to have head articulation for this, but of course it's going to sit in that, so we expect those legs to really bend forward. So okay, so we have a decent pilot pose. So for those who are interested as to the dimensions of this figure, so let's see. So this figure stands around the 1-inch mark. So for the vehicle set, this is about roughly around 6.5, something of a Marvel Legends height. So let's take a look at the details. So we have the front. Of course, it has to look good this way up front. So this is the fuselage. So we have landing gears and we have a peg hole for a stand. Okay, so does those landing gears work? Okay, they're decent enough. We have wheels on this, but they are not of the rolling variety. Okay, but anyway, it is still a cool feature to have landing gears for an aircraft. So that is how those landing gears look. So this is the side profile of the aircraft. So top profile, so back profile, actually it is a really nice nicely sculpted vehicle set. Really a lot of details on the wings and all over the vehicle, especially the paint. The paint is nice and decent. There's actually just two color tones for this, just light gray and blue, and of course the markings on the tail, XL-01. So let's open up the cockpit. So decent sized cockpit. So that is the entrance or the bay for the pilot. Let's get another close-up view. So we have some kind of details on the control panel, but we have a really big gaping hole where you fit in the legs of that small figure. So actually let's do that. So let's fold the figure, shorten it out, and raise those arms in a pilot position of some sort, and he's ready to engage the cockpit. So just sit it in and let it rest. So I guess we don't have any form of retention system for the pilot, so he would wobble inside that cockpit really hard, as you could see. So no restraining device of any sort. So well, and let's just lengthen those legs further. Let's bend the figure forward so as to I think we're ready to close the canopy. Okay, so I think with the canopy down, the pilot is not going to move anywhere. Okay, so I guess that's the restraining device for the pilot. It's going to be how rigid the canopy is. So actually it presses down on the head of the pilot, and somehow that helmet raises a little the canopy a little bit, but not so much. Anyway, it's a decent closure, so we have a really nice seal. Anyway, if it's still some kind of a problem, we could still lay the figure this way and try once again to close that canopy, and there you go. We have a nice, really firm closure or seal on the cockpit. And let's retract the landing gears. And let's take out our magical chopstick. So I guess let's use, will it work? Okay, won't work anyway. So for something of less than $20, this is actually, I am really enjoying this toy. So it could be a display piece. Actually, it could be a display piece. So if you want to collect all of the aircraft that is associated with this with this Lightyear, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's going to be a decent display piece. So having all 4 aircraft side by side, and really nice details on the engine bay. Really nice. Really satisfied with this purchase. I'm happy that I really have a nice looking, but for me this is more of a toy, so something that I could possibly just hold on to and fiddle and just enjoy holding on to this figure. And well, you know, of course. Okay, so if you enjoy this review, like, comment, and subscribe, and see you on the next action figure or custom figure review.